Hi guys, it's Dawn from Tea Angle. In a previous video, I talked about some Chinese tea etiquette tips. And the very first one was do not fill the teacup too full. Filling up to about 70% of the teacup is preferable. So today I'm gonna talk about 6 reasons why this is the case. Point number 1, safety. This one's obvious. Tea is normally served hot, and if we pour the teacups too full, it's hard for the guest or yourself to pick up. The tea will easily spill out and could burn the guest or yourself. Point number 2, serving a fair amount of tea to every guest. For guests sitting at the tea table, everyone is equal and thus should be served equally. If you pour the tea too much at the beginning, the following guests might not get enough tea. It depends on how many people you are serving, but generally, if it's yourself and 2-3 other guests, serving everyone's teacup to 70% will ensure an even amount of tea for everyone. Point number 3, appreciation. It's hard to smell the aroma and taste the tea if the cup is too full. Traditionally, you would generally swirl the cup like so to allow the aroma to flow out more evenly. If the cup's too full, you will spill the tea easily. Point number 4, it keeps in the aroma better. When you serve to 70% of the teacup, there's some empty space between the tea surface and the rim of the cup. This area actually traps the aroma better and it won't disappear as quickly. If you fill the cup to the top, the aroma rather than being trapped in the cup, escapes out. Now the next 2 points goes deeper. They are a little more symbolic and cultural and will give you an insight into the Chinese mindset and thinking when it comes to relationship and life. The whole idea of 70% full, 30% empty forms the basis of a number of different Chinese sayings, and the following points will explain that in more detail. Point number 5 relates to relationships and not being too full-on or intense when it comes to your partner or friends. What do I mean by this? Well, for example, true friends don't need to be in contact every single day in order to still understand each other and be there for one another. If you demand contact every hour or want to constantly hang out every day, it will probably get a bit too full on and the relationship will most likely get weaker and eventually break. By leaving some empty space between one another, symbolized by this teacup filled up to 70%, you actually give the relationship room to grow, develop, and become stronger, thereby cultivating a longer lasting relationship. Finally, point number 6 relates to daily life. The teacup filled up to 70% can also represent your daily life and how one shouldn't pack their day full to the top with activities, tasks, and to-do lists, but should always leave some empty space for yourself. This is to allow yourself some time in the day to rest, relax, and recharge to avoid burning out. And funnily enough, when you do this, you'll actually be able to achieve more in the long run. Pace yourself, slow down to speed up. Now you see that this little cup contains more than just another tasty beverage. There are a lot of deep and meaningful concepts that are a reflection of our life experiences. But don't get too hung up on measuring to trying to fill up the cup to exactly 70%. The most important thing to remember is to not overfill the cups and leave some empty space for yourself. That's all for today. Hopefully you find this content interesting. If you like the video, please click that like button and subscribe to our channel. We have many more contents lined up, so please keep an eye out. Until next time, bye for now.